Hey guys,
Hey,
I'm Jay,
I am Shan.
and you're watching Jay and Shan TV.
Okay,
I'm trying to think of something new. I can't think of anything.
Okay, I'm here for that noise.
Okay,
I was gonna do it, but
next video, maybe something else.
All right, I'm here.
We'll do something together.
All right, that's fine.
Okay, so this video is gonna be about growing up black because we found on Twitter all black people basically grew up the same.
Exactly.
Which is so weird.
I feel like we talked about this in a different video, but like, how do we all have the same life?
I don't get it.
No matter where you're from.
Yeah, we're gonna insert pictures of certain things so you guys get like the visual of what we're talking about.
Right. And just follow along.
Yeah.
You know. Just jump in. Well, not jump in. You can't literally jump in.
But comment if you can relate to this.
Like, yo.
One thing that I had in my childhood was that little container of my Bobos and my barrettes.
Bruh.
And maybe you could find a little brush in there.
Right.
And you could
was yours like
the container.
Right. It's so weird because like I haven't had Bobos since I was like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Because that's when I got my first perm when I was 9. I don't know why I remember that still, but 9 was a very changing year for me. But it's weird because like I'm 22 and I still smell it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know what it looks like.
Yeah.
Mine was Breyers had like the plastic containers of ice cream, like the really big ones.
Oh, those.
And it was like that's what mine was. So
mine was just like a regular like container you'll get from like Target or Walmart or something. Like some, you know, the extra things you just have in your house. Just
right.
That mine would be. I'm like, I never saw why you put them in containers because they will always get tangled up.
Right.
You have to keep buying more.
Right.
The thing I always hated. So you know when you're in the car with your mom, you going past McDonald's. You're like, oh, can we stop at McDonald's?
Bruh.
And then favorite line is, you got McDonald's money?
Like,
I'm 10. Of course I don't have any money.
This is still a hurt I have to this
day.
Cause
it's just like, yo, you could just smell the fries.
And then my mom was like, we can make that at home, but it's not the same. We don't got McDonald's like burgers and
they used to
fries
so tight.
And I don't know if anybody's mothers were like mine, but my mom would literally take me home and make me a burger. And I would be sitting there so tight. Like, I mean, she would do this all the time. But, like, usually it would be like, oh, we got food home. If she was feeling nice, she would make me burger. And I'm just like, bro, this is not what I wanted. You could have just made some McDonald's.
No, my mom was a dummy and just job ass. I'm just like, as a black child, you didn't get allowance. I was like, I should ask my mom for allowance because I would do the dishes and stuff. She'd be like, why you need allowance? What you need to buy? Allowance. You living under my roof. You ain't got no bills to pay. Why you need an allowance?
True.
Like, all the Caucasian kids on TV get allowances.
All the Caucasian kids.
But why can't I? On Full House, they got an allowance.
You got an allowance for doing stuff, and then it's like, they just be like, well, you're supposed to do that stuff. Like, you live here for free.
Like, you're supposed to wash the dishes. You're supposed to sweep the floor.
Like, I didn't ask to be here. Why?
Sometimes I want to buy candy from the corner store, and I can't because I have no money.
Right. Walking around like a peasant.
But all my friends got the little candy. Depressing.
So sad.
Black parents don't apologize.
Yo.
They don't. I feel like that's the reason why there's so many issues in our community mentally. Because our parents don't apologize.
They just like...
They will make you mad. And then 5 minutes later, oh, you want to go get something to eat?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you want to watch the show with me? Oh, our show coming on, Jaleesa.
No.
You just irritated me. We got an argument 5 minutes ago.
5.
And it wasn't even my fault. And you couldn't even say, oh, I'm sorry about how I acted. Nothing. But you want me to go sit down and get food with you? I'll starve before I get food with you.
Honestly, I feel like my mom, like, she's the queen of, like, acting like nothing ever happened or just dubbing the issue completely. And I'm just like, bruh. And she'll just, like, not even, like, invite me to do stuff. And she'll be like, oh, Chanel, this, like, or she'll come to my room and have a conversation with me.
Like we did.
I want to talk to you.
Talk to me tomorrow.
Right.
But don't wait like 5-10 minutes. Cause I'm still salty about the whole situation.
Right, my feelings is hurt.
Like, I don't get it.
I'm not letting this hurt go.
I don't know if Chanel experienced this, but my grandma, she's from Alabama. She's from the South. Mm-hmm. And every time it was a thunderstorm or rained hard, we had to turn off all the lights. Okay, I'm not.
No, my grandmother's from South Carolina.
Oh, it's thunderstorm and everything's going on. Turn off the lights. I'm like, Grandma, why we gotta sit in the dark?
The thing was, it wasn't, I don't remember who it was, but it wasn't my grandmother and it wasn't my, I don't know who it was, but I have like experienced that. And I'm just like, well, why are we sitting in the dark? The funny thing was, my grandma, someone was like, I think it was like my grandmother's aunt. And then my grandmother was looking at her like, why are we sitting in the dark? And I'm just like, my questions as well.
And it's like, I never got an answer to it.
My thing was, I'm like, are we hiding from the thunderstorm? Because I'm like, it doesn't have, like you can't see, like.
The lightning, there's a lightning and the lights in our house, like. Because I'm
like, if it's a power line, the power's going to go out anyway. So I feel like I just want to enjoy watching TV.
And then, like, my mom still do it sometimes to the day. It'll be, like, storming really bad. We'll be sitting in the dark. And I'm just like.
Why?
Can I turn my TV on now? Like, it's gonna be like this for a while. Another thing in black families, all the aunts and the grandmas and the old people always have sayings.
True.
They all have their own little saying.
You wanna know who I think about?
Jadeer. Like, I know my family, my grandma always used to tell me, coffee makes you black. I'm just like, and I used to believe that coffee made you, like, darker. But it has no, like, why would I believe that?
Yeah. How would that?
I don't know.
Like, I know coffee makes things black.
But, like, I don't know if we're going to say that. Or, my favorite saying, don't write a check you behind can't cash.
Oh, that I feel like that's just a black quote.
Just, I used to get so annoyed hearing that.
Let me see. What's one? Everyone has their sayings.
Everyone. It's just so many. Like, you can't think of it right now, but it's like, there's so many. It's just like, this doesn't make any sense, but right. I'm gonna repeat it when I get older.
A hard head makes a soft behind. I don't know. What people used to yell at me when I was a child? Stay in the child's place. Stay in the child's place, or grown. Like, this is grown folks' business. Or whatever, which is why I appreciate being grown now, because grown folks' business is my business now.
No, I don't have to leave the room when they start talking. I can stay in the room.
Right, like, you can't kick me out. Like,
I'm grown. My ID says grown. I know when I was little, I used to get beatings. Mm-hmm. And so my grandma used to always say, I don't know who did this. I'm gonna beat all of y'all.
Yo.
And I was like, I ain't doing nothing, Grandma. Why am I getting beaten?
If any of my cousins are watching this, it was this one moment. It was my cousin's, my like older cousin's wedding. And it was like upstate New York. And basically, they all like, we were like staying in this hotel. And they all went out and like were doing stuff. And I just like stayed in the room with like all my older cousins and stuff like that. And the hotel called the room and basically said like, oh, can you get the kids to stop throwing rocks? So I was the one sent out to tell my cousins like, y'all in trouble. Come back. Then they had to go get a switch, and then like no one wanted to fess up and say like who did it. So then they all got beat with a switch, and I was just like standing on the sidelines like, dang, like that's unfortunate. And I was just like, wow. And that's case in point. It was like nobody fessed up, so then everybody got whooped, and it was like a good like 10 of us.
That's how black families are. Like, they don't know. Even if you confess to doing it,
there's
still a chance to beat everyone's gonna get beaten.
Right.
And it's like, and it's not like child abuse type of beating. It's just like, if you grew up black, you understand the type of beating I'm talking about. Another thing is, parents always, when you go to the store with your mom, she always said, don't touch nothing and don't look at nothing.
Don't touch nothing. Don't look at nothing. Don't ask for nothing. Yo.
And all that kid will always like to touch stuff. Like, if I'm in the super, I'm just touching everything while I'm walking down the aisle. Maybe knock a few things over, but it's like...
Bruh, remember when they had the little automated, like, the coupon things? I used to collect coupons.
I used to just take them out and put them all throughout the store.
I used to keep them.
I used to just touch, and just put them... Because I don't know. Telling me not to do something makes me want to do it even more.
How I'm supposed to not look at nothing? We're surrounded by all of my favorite foods. And then ask for nothing, if I see a box of Lucky Charms...
Or some Captain Crunch.
Can we get some Captain Crunch? Can we get some Lucky Charms?
No.
And my mother was a queen of no growing up. Like,
just no. And you'll just be sad looking at the cereal as you walk by, like,
dang.
Or black moms always give you that look.
Yo, like, the look of death.
The look. It's just, you could be acting a fool. You look at your mom, she's just like...
You want to know what black mothers are really good at doing this at? Church. Because it's like you could be cutting up in church, talking stuff like that. Not even your mom, but it could be like any black mothers
woman
in the church. They give you the look like, sit down. Like, and then you know it's bad. They got their mouth like, sit
down.
It's a wrap.
It's like, wrap. They don't even open their mouth. Just like, sit down. And it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna open after church.
Yeah,
like, it's dumb.
It was a nice life.
It was fun. Chanel, Gregory, I'm gonna see y'all next Sunday. I'm gonna tell you the story of my beating when I got home.
It was a good run.
But it's like in church, especially in black churches, of course the kids be acting up a fool in the back.
Right, like ain't like we're like we not paying attention to the service.
We're not that age yet where we actually listen and know what's going on.
Right,
we're just young and living our lives.
Ooh, another black quote that's also, I don't even know if this quote is in the Bible anymore. Like, spare the rod, spoil the child. I don't even know if that's in the Bible. Like, I've heard that so many times.
So many times.
Like, I've never heard a verse for
it's
it.
Like, what?
I don't know what book it's in.
Can someone comment that verse for me so I can look it up?
Where it's like the exact, like...
Because I heard it all my life. I heard that quote.
And listen, I know where Jesus wept is at. Come on now, bruh.
We know our scriptures.
Like, don't play.
But that one, we haven't found it yet.
Is it even in there?
They probably not. They probably gonna pencil it in there.
Mm-hmm. Hoodwinked and bamboozled.
Yo. All black families, I hope Chanel, I'm gonna find a picture for Chanel. Them green sheets. It's like every black family had these sheets in their house. They're like green with like some type of triangle squares all on it. Chanel, I'm gonna get a picture sent to Chanel. Cause when she see it, she'll be like, oh, those sheets.
Sheets with the...
I
wanna know what sheets the black girls always had? The black Barbie ones, and she was the ballerina.
I saw that on Twitter.
Let me see.
I'm gonna find the sheets. Sorry.
Please find the sheets.
We're gonna take a pause. We're gonna edit all of this until I find them sheets.
And it's just like...
Yo, I'm so mad I can't find the sheets. But I can't find the sheets right now, but I'm gonna find them.
Please do.
Oh, and all black people have that painting of the black people just walking like in that line.
Yo,
I feel like you know what I'm talking about.
No, because it was like, I agree with you. Then I saw it because it's at my cousin's house.
It's at my house, my grandma. Yeah, we go put the picture and let's here. The picture's gonna go right here. Because everyone had this painting.
Like, legit, I said yes. And then it was like, I saw, like, you know how you see it in a certain, like, the exact place you've seen it all your life?
Yo.
Or just like, you have to have black art. And it's like the same.
And I think it was on the Cosby Show.
It was.
Yo.
That's probably why everybody got it.
Because on the Cosby Show. Bro.
Everybody has the same form of black art. Like, we have like a praise dancer one. My mom did it. It was hung up in my old house, but my mom didn't hang it up. But it's in the living room. I'll show it to you later. But it's just like this black praise dancer. Like, you always have to have some sort of... Actually,
some kind of black art.
We had a little picture of it. Like, we didn't have like a big thing, but we had like a little picture of it. But my cousin has the big one. Like,
yo, all black people go up the same.
We legit did.
We all go up the same. Our mamas are all the same. Our grandmamas are all the same.
Another one, which is funny because I feel like relating like to Tyler Perry. Black grandmothers and grandfathers. I'm like, for grandmothers, you either have two types of grandmothers. You have the wild, like, loose cannon one that'll cuss you out, willing to fight, like the Medea type. And then you have, like,
the church
mama.
Like, she goes to church every Sunday. She's in the church a good 4 days out the week. She got her church hats lined.
She's legit like the church mother. Like, that's my grandmother. Like, my grandmother's in the church.
Yo, I just realized your girl in the church and my grandma's a wow. Like,
it was like, honestly, it was like, think about our grandmothers. I'm like, wow, like, because it's like, my grandmother's like, you know, she, like, because my grandmother used to be loose cannon back in the day. Like, she used to be wild. And then she had to, like, you know, bring it back. Because she realized, like, yo, I'm wildless. So she had to, like, bring it back. Now she's, like, the mother of her church. And she goes to, like, noonday prayer. And, like, she doesn't go to night Bible study. She'll be out at night. But, yeah, she, like, goes to church. She goes to Sunday school and church every Sunday. And if she don't, everybody from the church got to call her to make sure she all right. And I'm just, like... Really?
And then my grandma. Everyone knew my grandma.
I love
Everyone loves my grandma. She is hilarious. She goes to church, but she be cussing at church.
First of all,
and her favorite saying is, "He's a forgiving God."
So ignore me. I'm texting.
Our grandmas are like the opposite. Like my grandma be wildin'. She don't drink no more because she can't drink anymore. But she always wish she had a glass of Hennessy.
Like, and my grandmother refuses to drink. She just don't believe in drinking because she said anything take you out your element is not for you. And I'm like, Lord.
And she's gonna be like, okay, grandma.
All right, grandma. I mean, smaller things is like you got a cousin that went Greek and don't know how to act. Like, you got
the ratchet cousin, the bougie cousin that don't come around the family like that often.
Well, I'm kind of the bougie cousin, but like not really.
My brother's the bougie cousin.
Yeah, I can see that. That's pretty much it.
If you have any growing up black stories,
did we miss anything?
Comment down below.
Let us know.
If you can relate, comment. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up.
If you can't relate at all and you honestly just hate us, let us know. Right?
We'll put you on our prayer list.
I hate us. Okay.
Okay, so I'm Jay.
I'm still Shan.
And thanks for watching.
See you later.
Yo, I'm mad I can't find them sheets.